Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Flutts again, back with another video. And first of all, I'd like to say thank you for all the support shown in my previous video, because honestly, that video is still hilarious to me as to how I actually got that lobby in the first place. But anyway, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get higher kill games and drastically improve your KD ratio in Call of Duty Modern Warfare so that you can become a god before Season 4. And honestly, this is no cap. I'm going to be showing you 5 simple tips into how to absolutely destroy the opposition. And I'm going to be taking you into gameplay of me dropping 86 kills on Shoot House. And it was honestly amazing, but we're not doing disclaimers today, guys. Why? Because I actually remembered what I was going to say. What? And I was going to say that this was also, like my previous video, this was recorded literally 2 days before I changed my Activision ID as well. So yeah, just bear with me, please. But anyway, let's just get into the gameplay. So yeah, guys, we were playing Hardcore Hardpoint on Shoot House. And before I actually get into the tips on how you guys can become a god on this game, I'd just like to say I feel so comfortable right now. Like, I'm just talking, like, just leaning on my chair doing a recorded commentary. Like, I actually never thought I'd see the day of me just chilling. Like, I could actually get popcorn and just talk to you guys. But anyway, let's just get straight into it. I mean, this gameplay started off quite slow. I'm not going to lie. I was actually getting destroyed at the start. But anywho, as the saying goes, if at first you don't succeed, try and try again. I know, famous words and a cliche, but honestly, it got me through this game and it should get you through all walks of life, to be honest. But yeah, guys, let's just get straight into it. Tip number 1 I have for you guys is use a gun you're most comfortable with. Even if it's not the best gun in the game, just use it because you're comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Bison, is it the best gun in the game? Not by a long shot. But in my hands, do I make it feel like it's the best gun in the game? Absolutely I do. And that's why I use it. And most of my high kill games actually are with that gun. And that's only because I know how to use that gun, to be honest. Like, don't try other guns. Like, for me, I try using the MP7, I try using the P90, but I can't get high kill games with them because I'm not familiar with them, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, always use a gun you're most comfortable with. That's tip number 1. Don't try out new things. Tip number 2. Guys, look at the minimap, please. And I know this is probably one of the most obvious things I could say, but no one looks at the minimap. I swear, like, when I'm playing with my teammates, I'm thinking, guys, if you look at the minimap, you'd actually know where the enemies are. Like, some of them just seem so clueless when playing. And I know I'm playing Hardcore Hardpoint here, but when UAVs come in, it's easy because I don't only use the minimap for UAVs and to see the red dots and see the enemies. I literally use them to see where my own teammates are, which gives me, you know, the opportunity to know where the enemies are as well. So always look at the minimap. Like, the minimap is your best friend, and the quicker you become a minimap COD player, the greater you become, and you'll actually become a god. I'm not capping here. All right. Tip number 3. Guys, if you want to get high kill games, put on the highest kill streaks, put on your gunships, put on your chopper gunners, VTOL jets, everything. Just go ham, you know, start a riot, just cause an absolute scene in the field. Literally, that's the only way you can get high kill streaks. You've got to put the bad boys on. The bad boys, the big boys, like, it's as simple as that. But then again, you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna put these high kill streaks on Flutts, but how do I actually get them? And yeah, I'm going to be showing you in the next tip how you can actually get these high kill streaks, because putting them on is just the start. So, tip number 4, probably one of the most important tips. Guys, play for streaks. And yes, you're gonna see in some of my gameplays, you call it camping, but I'm actually not camping. I'm playing conservative because I want to get a streak. Like, there's a difference. If you play for streaks, if you just slow your gameplay down, assess the situation, assess what to go for, what to push, and how to push, guys, you will get your streaks. Like, sometimes learn patience in life. Like, patience is a virtue, and it applies to COD as well. Literally, play for streaks, camp it out sometimes, put a bouncing Betty down, whatever it's called in this game, proximity mine, put it down, camp there for 5 seconds, and wait for someone to walk past and get your kill, get your streaks, and then you're well on your way into dropping, what, a minimum 50+ game. Like, guys, it's simple as that, man. And so, moving on to the final tip, tip number 5. Guys, play in a party with friends. And I know it sounds so easy, but honestly, guys, they'll be calling out when the enemies are. And more time, they'll be protecting you, because if you say you're close to streaks, your friends will come and protect you and back you at all costs, making sure you don't die. Because at the end of the day, if you're the one getting streaks, it's beneficial to the whole team. Like, be a utilitarian, like, the greatest good for the greatest number of people. That's all it is, guys. Play with a party with friends. I'm a solo player in this game, predominantly. I don't really have friends that really play this game, not going to lie. I'm a bit of a loner, but if I did, I'd get more gameplays, get more nukes and everything. So yeah, play in a party with friends, man. Ultimately, at the end of the day, guys, just enjoy yourself. Because if you're not having fun, you're not going to do well. And I know this game is full of campers and you just die out of nowhere. But just relax, you know. Have a cup of tea, put the kettle on and everything. Like, just relax, have fun, and things will go your way, honestly. And as a surprise, what I've got for you viewers that have stayed in this video for this long, first and foremost, thank you very much, is a bonus tip. And the bonus tip is, use these perks that I'm about to put on the screen now. Guys, Kill Chain, Ghost, and Amped, honestly, is the secret into getting high kill games. Like, honestly, no joke. Let's talk about Kill Chain first. Kill Chain, it's a hack. Because the streaks that you call in, let's say if you get a veto jet at 7 kills, you call in your streaks, it gets what? 4 kills, that's your chopper gunner. Like, your kill streak kills counts towards your actual kill streaks. Like, that's amazing. And that's cheating, and that's all for what? You can swap it out for EOD. Like, come on. Like, it's a no-brainer. It's a secret. No one talks about Kill Chain, but this should be on your class when you're going for high kill games. I mean, it wasn't on my class this game, but when I'm going for high kill games, it's always on. Second perk, Ghost. Guys, you need to stay off the radar. Honestly, why are you going to be using overkill for? Why do you need overkill? Like, just use the Renetti or something. Use the snake shot, even though it's nerfed. Like, honestly, just put something as your secondary and you're actually good to go. Third and final perk for me is Amped. Amped just helps you switch your guns quicker. And for me, who's quite an aggressive player, I need Amped. Like, I need to switch to my secondary gun. Otherwise, I actually die so much. And yeah, guys, when you use this perk, you'll find out that it's actually going to help you a lot. Like, although you can pick up guns from the floor, literally, it takes a second to die in Call of Duty. Not even a second, half a second to die in Call of Duty. And in that half a second, you could have switched your guns to your secondary and killed him. Do you know what I mean? Like, definitely use Amped. But honestly, that's optional because you could also use Battle Hardened. And at the end of the day, that's just going to come up to personal preference for perk number 3. But definitely perks 1 and 2 should be Kill Chain and Ghost. No cap, no doubt. And yeah, that's all I've got for you guys today. And you're about to see me absolutely raiding down Havoc on opposition. And they were begging for mercy, but, you know, Daenerys was my queen in Game of Thrones. Like, she was my role model. And we all know what happened in season 8. And so I had to stick by her and I had to make her proud. So you guys are going to see that. And yeah, I hope you lot enjoyed today's gameplay. And I shall see you in the next video. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And also, click the notification bell next to my name. Also, follow me on socials, that's FluttsTheThird on Insta and Twitter. And lastly, stay cracked, guys. Peace.